Alright, what is up, ninjas? Coming to you live from Queenstown, New Zealand. Sorry we're in my hotel room right now, but this one couldn't wait because this is seriously such an amazingly powerful way to use Facebook advertising, syncing so beautifully, eloquently with Shopify. So this is called a dynamic product ad. So this basically means that you can have a carousel effect where you can literally shop now directly from your store, which is in itself, quite powerful. But what the most amazing part here, guys, is that somebody can literally be viewing your content on your Shopify store and then seamlessly be served ads where they can purchase from that ad products that they've been viewing from your store. So this means that a customer views a product page on your store, you can begin serving them ads featuring the same product to encourage them to take another look. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to hop in and grab our pixel. All we actually need is our pixel ID. And so we've probably already set this up before, but I just wanted to make sure just so everybody has it all set up. So we're going to go to themes, or excuse me, online store, preferences, and we're going to put our Facebook pixel ID right here. And I've already done it, so I just wanted to show you guys really quickly. But that is that. And so the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to do what's called a catalog under assets. And this is in Business Manager. If you guys aren't in Business Manager, then get in Business Manager because Business Manager is the absolute shit. But before we do that, actually, what we're going to do first, it makes it a little bit easier, is an app called Facebook Product Feed by Flexify. So it's $0 a month for a lot of the things that we're going to use it for. And so we are going to grab that. I just press, I already downloaded it just so you guys didn't have to watch that and be bored by it. So it's going to take you to this specific screen. And what we need from here is this feed. So it makes our feed for us. And then we're going to come in to the Create Catalog screen, which we just did by going to here, All Tools, Catalogs. We're going to go to e-commerce next. We're going to call this one Ninja Stuff, and it's for a business. Catalog created. We're going to view the catalog, and we've noticed that there's no products in this catalog. So what are we going to do? We are going to make some products. So it's asking us for the data feed URL. So this is the URL that we just copied from this specific page, the Flexify page. It's right here, the grab your feed link. So we're going to paste that right in here, and then it automatically pastes it in here. You can add your data feed URL if you want, but you don't really need to. All you have to do is just put your link right here, and then go to Start Upload. And so this is going to take all of the products that I've ever actually uploaded onto my test store, and it's going to import them into Facebook. And so what this allows us to do is ridiculously easily retarget people who've viewed the products, who've added the products to cart, and then who've purchased the products. We can retarget them to actually view other products from our store that are similar, or whatever the case may be. So now we're going to go to View Products. And we see that our catalog Ninja Stuff magically now has a ton of ridiculous products that I've added to my store to preview and do specific things to show you guys what's capable of being advertised and added to collections and things like that. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go to Advertise Product Set. We're going to choose one of my million accounts. You can choose whichever ad account that you personally use, obviously, though. We're going to call this one Ninja Stuff. I mean, obviously, you'd want to call this, this one would be like Golf Ninjas Dynamic Product Ads. It'd be like 1/8/2018, something like that. So we can leave this all the same. Auction, catalog stuff, or catalog sales, Ninja Stuff is the name of it. And so we're going to call this one, the ad set, Viewed Products. So this is anybody who's viewed our products. We can make multiple ad sets. One we could make for viewing our products, one we could make for adding those products to cart, and then one we could make for purchasing those products. So those would be three very obvious split tests that you'd want to do. You can of course get much more refined to only target specific products or only have retargeting ads for your best sellers or things like that. But for now, we're just going to do anybody who views a product is going to be retargeted on that specific product. So we're going to call this one Retarget Product Views. When you click Save to Draft here, it's going to auto prompt the Power Editor to open, hopefully. What do you know? So it's going to open the Power Editor here, And it has actually some very unique aspects to the Power Editor that are only here in this specific marketing ad objective, which is the catalog sale. So obviously we're going to associate our pixel ID. This is the same pixel ID that we added to our store here. Hopefully, yeah, 1640, so it is. So we're going to save that. So now our pixel is associated with Ninja stuff. So this means the pixel that we put into our Shopify store is now associated with the catalog Ninja stuff. And it's going to make this so comically easy for us to retarget. Look at this. So new audience, instead of creating it in kind of the normal way where we have, we create custom audiences with specific URLs, right? So like anybody who viewed this specific product URL but didn't view the thank you page for that specific product URL, which is a viable way to do this, obviously, but the product catalog just makes it so seamless. It's just ridiculous, and it's one of the most powerful and cheapest ways that you actually are able to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to use information from your pixel or app to create a retargeting audience, right? And so what we're going to do is viewed or added to basket but not purchased. Promote products from all products to people who viewed or added those products to basket in the last 14 days. And think just for a second, and I know I'm obviously ridiculous, but think about how unbelievably easy this is. It is going through your entire product catalog, and it is promoting products from your whole product catalog that we just imported with one click. It is then retargeting people who viewed or added those specific products to their basket but didn't purchase in the last 14 days. And you can make this 30 days. You can make it whatever you want. I think 120 days might be the longest. Forget. And so, yeah, so we're going to do 120 days here. Added to basket but not purchase, viewed or added to basket but not purchase. Obviously, these are going to be split tests you want to do. So this would be that somebody, just is looking at all the different products on your store. So that means that they're not necessarily as interested in that specific product, which means that this might be, you might have a lower conversion rate on this specific ad. This specific ad type would be they actually added that specific product to their basket, meaning that they had purchase intention, but then something crazy happened, like they got hit by a lightning bolt or something, right? And so this one would obviously be more expensive per click potentially, but would have a much higher conversion rate, which might prove more profitable. So these would be another two obvious split tests. The upsell products basically means promote all products to people who viewed the product set below in the last 14 days. So this means that like if somebody was looking at a specific product and then you had complementary products that you wanted to sell specifically for people who viewed or purchased that specific product, this is one of the best ways to do it. The cross-sell product I've seen work really well. Promote all products to people who purchased from the product set below in the last 14 days. So this would mean like if somebody purchased a camera from your store and you wanted to advertise to all the people who actually purchased that camera this collection that you've created, like a camera carrying case and a camera strap and a camera lens and a camera, whatever, right? And so this is a really powerful way to advertise other products to people who purchased one product from your store, right? So a camera they purchased, now you're showing them all the camera accessories from your store, knowing that they purchased from you already, right? And it just makes it a lot easier because, as we all know, it's much easier to actually get a customer who's already purchased from you to purchase from you again. So what we're going to do here, just for the sake of explanation, is we're going to do viewed or added to basket. But generally, I recommend added to basket but not purchased, because this means that they actually had intent to buy that specific product or product set. And so we're going to do this one just because it's the easiest. We're going to do 120 days here. We're going to scroll down. Automatic placements, I kind of always recommend, if you've watched the rest of the module, to really focus on feeds. Right column is trash. Instagram, depending on the size of the photos that you imported, may or may not work for this, but having the Instagram feed on is fine. Native banner and interstitial, I actually don't particularly like. These are the kind of ads that show in apps, for example. It's kind of like the Facebook's version of Blizzard and a couple other things that kind of took off from an ad network perspective from a few years ago. So we're gonna just focus on feeds and feeds for Instagram, which is I basically always recommend. We're gonna optimize for ad delivery. It actually defaults to link clicks here. Sometimes it'll default to impressions, but we usually like to do link clicks. Bid strategy, lowest costs, get the most clicks for your budget, right? And so then what we would do is we would click review draft items and we would be done. And let me just recap kind of what we just did because it's incredibly important. It takes out all of the complexity and all of kind of the learning curve of creating retargeting ads and creates a beautiful, seamless catalog where people can purchase directly from an ad via a catalog of products that they've currently or recently viewed, and then allows them to purchase those, very seamlessly between apps, right? Whether they're on an e-commerce site and then onto Facebook, where they're obviously, spend a lot of time and are very comfortable. So it's an incredibly, incredibly powerful tool, and it allows you to set up some, reasonably advanced retargeting audiences without any necessity of having the advanced Facebook knowledge in order to create those. It does all of the hard work and all of the heavy lifting behind the scenes for us in a beautifully intricate way and applies that to a large set of products. And so that is pretty much dynamic product ads, guys. It's incredibly powerful. Like I've already said 100 times, I feel like I'm a parrot by now, but I just want you to kind of understand realistically, this is one of, if not the most powerful, most kind of intuitive, once you've done it a few times, way to utilize the incredible complexity of the back end of Facebook ads to seamlessly sync with Shopify. And this works for, I have over 100 different products in my store right now, and it's doing this. It's creating all of these custom audiences for all of these individual products for us by itself, behind the scenes technically, right? It would take me hours, if not days, to create all of the custom audiences based off URLs for 100 different products, right? Because I'd have to say, okay, we'll target people who viewed the product page for this golf club but didn't view the thank you page, and it's taking all of that work out for us and beautifully allowing us to retarget people seamlessly across platforms and show them the products that they had recently viewed, added to cart, or purchased on our page. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and we'll see you on the next one.